What's up, G.I. Joe fans? Welcome to the M.I.B. Master Museum. Guys, today we have a cool offering for you today. We're going to be covering the Army Paratrooper. Let's get in close. Pretty cool. This set was released in 2011. I spoke a little bit about this. Throw him in the air, he leaps into action. So he's got a real live parachute, as they say. The parachute really opens. I thought that in 2011, G.I. Joe was making his return to toy store shelves across our great country, across the world. And it just never quite materialized. I believe 5 or 6 of these sets were released, and that was pretty much it. Let's get you a close in here of the parachute. His boots there. He's locked in pretty good too. And you can see all of his equipment. Love this machine gun. It's got everything on it. Knife, flashlight, goggles. I love the digital camo. That's his name here. They went with the old G.I. Joe logo, which I thought was really cool because he truly is a real American hero. It's that just some things go without saying. G.I. Joe is truly a real American hero in my book. Let's turn him around. And that's what they were doing. They were celebrating 30 years of a real American hero. And they just how they wanted to do it in 2011. And this guy's loaded with accessories. Got the working parachute. And this set was pretty much under the radar. It came and went. Not a lot of fanfare. Some coverage, not a lot of coverage. Hasbro didn't really. And I guess because they knew they weren't going to bring these guys back out full time, so to speak. They didn't want to hype it up like that. They didn't want to get that hype machine going and get the G.I. Joe fans all worked up into a frenzy because they knew they weren't going to really bring these guys back out on a full-time basis, you know, where they were producing anywhere between 15 to 25 figures a year. So they knew they weren't going to do that. And so he kind of came and went. I was in a Toys R Us. My family and I were doing some shopping for our kids. And my son actually found this guy tucked away on a toy store shelf. And said, "Hey, Dad, look, G.I. Joe's back." So I found him, and then I found another one, and then I found another one. And then I said, you know what? All right, I found all I could find at Toys R Us. Let's drive down to the Target and check their toy section out. And I found about 3 more down there. And I said, he is back. And that's just it wasn't the case. But it was fun to actually, I felt like I was on a Joe hunt again. You know, the thrill of the hunt. You know, we're running from store to store to see what we could find. And that was a fun night then. I came home with a lot of Joes for my collection. And this is the Army Paratrooper, and G.I. Joe is proud to celebrate the real American heroes who defend our freedom and safety every day with their dedicated service and selfless sacrifice. And that's the God's honest truth. Just a great figure. I mean, collectability wise, you can find this guy on the secondary market very easily. He's not going to run you a ton of money, 30, 40, maybe $50. You know, but for the most part, you can definitely, I've seen him on Amazon. I've seen him on eBay. I've seen him at Coswell Collectibles. So if you're still missing a few of these from this particular collection set, he's out there. He's out there to be had, and for a pretty decent price. You know, he is G.I. Joe after all, so you're not getting this guy for 15, 20 bucks. Unless he's probably loose. But if you get this guy for 15 to 20 bucks, please give me a call. Leave me a comment. And, you know, because I would love to add another one to our museum. But this is the only one I have. And like I said, like always, there's his binoculars. He's for museum purposes, so he'll never use his parachute, and all of his equipment will stay pretty much perfect. This is, for the most part, a C10 figure. And condition wise, and just a great, let's get in one more time to get, you guys want to see the digital camo uniform is just out of this world. It's just, they did a phenomenal job on him. Everything beautifully done, really cool. It's got his clip, that clip comes out. There's parachute gear down here at the base. And just get you in closer here. We aim to please here. We want you to we want to give you every angle, conceivable angle that we can, you know, when we're doing these reviews. And there's his backpack there for the that holds his parachute. I try to stay away from a lot of the background music and really things like that. You won't ever really see me in the videos, guys, because you know, the true stars of the videos, and it's the you know, it's the figure, you know, to me. It's his time to shine, and that's why I try to get all these great angles for you, you know. Like I said, somebody's out there that's looking for this guy and wants to study this guy as closely as they possibly can. So I try to keep all that in mind. Great. The hands. The finger separates. Great. You know, just a great figure. And I just wanted to give him some time, show him some love. You know, he's been in my collection since 2011, and just wanted to bring him out. Collectability, playability is off the charts. Collectability, as far as the collectability, not too bad. I mean, I consider him pretty high on that level, and some people won't, but you know, in 20 or 30 years, you know, we'll revisit that. Because my guy will still be the same as you're seeing right now. So, once again, please like and subscribe, guys. We appreciate all the love and support. And as always, keep collecting.